Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be going over a game between Nils Grandelius and Daniel Dubov that happened in the Magnus Carlsen Invitational Preliminaries of 2021. So let's just go ahead and begin as the tournament's already over and there's this new tournament called the I forgot what it's called, but it's actually it started and we don't want to miss out on that. So let's begin. English opening C4. G6, knight C3. Oh, sorry about that. I think you can't hear anything. Yep, I just turned that on. Now C5 and G3, bishop to G7 with the symmetrical variation of the English opening, and bishop to G2. Now Fianchet doing their light square and dark square bishops. Now we have knight to C6, knight to F3 and E5. So you just come in with the Fianchet ultra symmetrical reverse Botvinnik variation, and then now we have D3. We have knight G to E7, now getting ready to castle on the king side, and Dubov castles. Grandelius also castles, and we have knight to D2. Now shifting your knight over to this side and trying to get some activity on the queen side. Now we have D6, A3, A6, and knight to D5. We have rook to B8 and knight to E4. Now we have H6, B4, and C captures on B4. Knight captures on E7 with check, knight captures on E7, and now grabbing the free pawn, A captures on B4. So now we have D5, C captures on D5, knight captures on D5. Now this knight's back in the game and he's ready to recapture that B4 pawn, and now we have queen to B3. Trying to hold on to the extra pawn. Now we have knight to C7. Retreating your knight and trying to find a better square to put it on. We have queen to B1 and knight to B5. Bishop B2. Now both bishops are fianchettled, and because there's nothing blocking this nice light squared bishop for Dubov, it's going to be good for him, and he can make some kind of advantage of it. Like let's say he can play knight c5 and then somehow manage to get your queen to c7, and then it will be good. Now we have bishop to e6, developing the light square bishop as well, and rook to c1. We have bishop to d5, rook to c5, and king to h8. We have queen to f1, rook to e8. Now Grandelius is making moves very fast as he's low on time. 3 minutes. Now the current situation on the clock is Nils Grandelius having 3 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock, and Daniel Dubov having 5 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock, as you might be able to see on the side. Now rook a to c1, bishop to c6, knight to d2, and bishop captures on g2. Now you want to trade the light square bishops. Queen captures on g2 and knight to g4. Bishop captures on d4, e captures on d4, and now queen to f3. Now we have rook to e7, h4, queen to e8. Now you have this nice queen rook battery on the e file, and now we have h5. Pushing that pawn even further, we have g5, declining the trade, and now we have knight to e4, blocking the battery, and now we have queen to d7. Wanting to get your queen over to h3 and then play g4. Now we have king to g2, rook to f8, and g4. We have queen to a4, rook to c8, and queen to d7. And now queen to f5. Now you want to trade light square queens now you want to trade the queens, not light square queens. And then now queen to e6, saying that if you ever do capture, and then after f captures on e6. Now I have this nice open file for my rooks. Even though after rook captures on f8 and bishop captures on f8, recapturing the rook, this file won't be that much useful, especially with this knight here, but it's very hard to kick away because the only kicker awayers of the knight are already either captured or already advanced too far, so it will be good. But going back, he queen to e6, and now he declined the trade with knight f6, trying to get your knight threatening checkmate on the next move, queen d8-7. Now we have queen captures on f5, removing the threat, and now we have g captures on f5. This blunder over here. He made a blunder over here, but he just wanted to make Grandelius run out of time. Even if he is up the bishop after the exchange. Looks like Grandelius didn't spot this. I think it was just too much time travel. So now after the g captures on f5, recapturing the queen, he does not capture the free knight. Instead, he plays rook to e2. Now knight to d7 was played, forcing the trade of rooks. Rook captures on c8. Rook captures on c8 with check. King to h7, and now we have f6. Now kicking away the bishop, and after trying to kick away the bishop, but now instead of defending the bishop, let's say move the only possible square is to move it to h8. We have rook to b2 instead, and now f captures on g7, king captures on g7, and rook to c4. And it was in this position on move 40 that Nils Grandelius resigned the game, as you're already down a knight, and then there's really no way you're catching up, because this pawn is bound to be captured, and that even if he tries some counterplay, like trying to march these pawns down, it's not enough. With the knight on the board, it's not enough. So there you have it. Nils Grandelius resigned on move 40 after making this. After making the blunder of not capturing the knight, and there you have it. Okay, so there you have it, and I hope you liked the video, and I hope you liked the game. This game I don't, and we're not going to be going back to the Dot Steel Masters just yet. We might go back to it in, like, let's say when we're done with this, and until then we're just gonna finish covering the preliminaries, and so there you have it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon, and have another excellent rest of your day. Bye bye.